Hello everyone, this video is for 12th standard HSC board science, commerce and art students. In this class, we will learn what type of HTML programs you may get for the board exams. Those who have already studied, this will be a revision for you all, and those who have never attended the lectures, this will help you to solve the programs. Students, I have segregated the programs from HTML into various types. So this is first type, in which they will ask you to create a web page with various controls with submit button and clear button. So when you get question like this, whether you know the answer or not, you are going to write something in the text box. That is the basic structure you will write inside the text box. So the basic structure starts with the doc type HTML. This is a declaration, it's not a tag, and it is not case sensitive. It will tell the browser what type of document you're going to expect. And then we have HTML. It's a container tag. We have an opening tag and a closing tag. Inside HTML, it has got two parts, head part and the body part. Whatever coding you're writing inside the body part, it is visible to the user. The head part, in which title is mentioned and meta details are mentioned. It is the data about the data. And the title, it is the title of this entire document. It will come as a browser tab or a page tab. So now, if you get a question like this, so read the question. Accordingly, you will write the title here. Do not leave it blank. Now the question is to accept applicant name. So this is a basic structure. You will get 1 mark for this. Now for the program, these are various controls here. To put the controls here, you should have a tag called form. Again, it's a container tag. Along with the form, you will write the attribute name equal to F1. So name is an attribute equal to, and the value you should put inside the double quotes. So this is a unique name. Whenever you put a name, always it should be unique. The first control we need is enter applicant name. So they said to accept applicant name, you can either put your name or just enter applicant name. It is up to you. You will start with input tag. Input, you see this, it is not a container tag. This is a container tag, head is a container tag, HTML is a container tag, body is a container tag. You can see BR, which is an empty tag. Input, it's an empty tag. Input, type equal to, what is the type I want? I want to enter alphabets. So here, text. Text can be used to enter alphabets and numbers also, but in this case, name, you are going to enter alphabets. So type equal to text. I'm going to give a unique name for this, name equal to T1. So name is an attribute equal to, in double quotes, you will write the name of it. So this is a unique name. Break, so that the next, whatever I write, it will come in the next line. They said date of birth. So enter date of birth. Input, the type you have to use here is date. You can either select or enter the date here. And name given is T2. So for the text it is, that is for the name it is text, and for date of birth you have to use a control called date. Break, come to the next line. Next they said is email ID. Enter email ID. You will write input, type equal to email, so that you will get a text box in which you are going to enter the email. They will check whether you have written email or not, because @ should be there. So this email, it's a control for entering email ID. Name, I'm going to give a unique name for this. Next is work experience between 0 to 20. They have mentioned 0 to 20. So that is a compulsory part. You have to mention it. So enter work experience 0 to 20. Input, type equal to number. So that I will enter number. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, like that. Name, I've given a unique name here, T4. Min value, they have mentioned here between 0 to 20. Minimum value, this is min is an attribute, max is an attribute. Equal to 0, equal to 20 I've mentioned. So I cannot enter any value above 20 or any value less than 0. Break, I'll come to the next line. Next is enter mobile number. So here they have mentioned mobile number, and it is compulsory. They haven't mentioned whether you have to start with the 91 hyphen or just a mobile number. So you can write accordingly. So here input, type equal to tel, T-E-L. That is for entering a telephone number. Name is compulsory. and here, and pattern equal to, here pattern will tell you how will you write the numbers. So for that, a hint is given to the user. The hint you will write inside the placeholder equal to, in double quotes I've mentioned, I want 91 also. I want to tell you this is the pattern you're going to write. So 91 hyphen and the 10-digit mobile number in double quotes. So this is how you are supposed to enter. So you can see here the first 2 digits. How many digits are there? 2. That I'll put in curly braces. Next is, what are the numbers? Comprised of 0 to 9. Any number between 0 to 9. That you will write in that inside the square bracket. Hyphen I have to put there. Then how many numbers are there? 10. 10 in curly braces. And what are the numbers? 0 to 9 inside the double quote. So this is how you write pattern, and this is how you write placeholder. Pattern is a pattern in which you have to write the numbers, and placeholder, this is hint. It's a hint which is given to the user. And here compulsory they have mentioned. So required is a Boolean attribute. You have to mention required. You can see this attribute name equal to, and you put something inside the double quotes. Required is a Boolean attribute. That is, it means if it is present, it means it will work. So you have to write required there. It means if you enter a value, then it's okay. If you do not enter the value, then you click on the submit button, it will not allow you to move. So required for compulsory. So they can ask compulsory for any. Suppose for date of birth, they say it is compulsory. I can write here required. Upload biodata, because they said upload biodata here. Input type equal to file. You'll get a text box with a browse button. If you click on it, you can select any file from your computer. I've given a name here, that is T6. Next, they said you have to have a submit button. It is not a normal submit button. It is an image with submit button. So input type equal to image. In this case, image, I have to put an image on this particular button. So what I have to do is, you have to write a JPG files. For the exam, you will write submit or any picture name you will write here with an extension JPG inside the double quotes. Alt, this is an alternate text. In case this doesn't work, then click here you'll come to know this is click here. You're supposed to click here. Height and width, it is compulsory because it is an image button, and since it's an image, it can be huge. I don't want a huge image. I just want it to be the size of a button. So image equal to 80 pixels, width equal to 80 pixels. Break, and they set clear button. So input type equal to, there is nothing called clear button. It is a reset button, and the value is an attribute, so that in the caption clear will be visible. And you close the form. This is similar to the previous question. Slight changes here, that is, you're using a submit button. So in the text box, you will type the basic structure. For that, you will get 1 mark. After that, read the question properly. They said accept name of the user and the different controls with the submit button. So here title, I've mentioned here user details. Form is compulsory. It's a container tag. After that, the various controls. Accept name of the user. You can either use username or enter username. Input type equal to text. That is, you're going to enter a name here. Next is email ID. Input type equal to email. Here, everywhere I've used the name as different unique names. T1, T2, T3, T4, like that. Number of years completed in office. They did not mention how many years. So it is up to you to decide. Then for the number of years, the type has to be number. Next is office phone number. Again, they did not mention whether it is a mobile number or it's a landline number. It is up to you to decide. Only thing which is compulsory here is, compulsory is mentioned so that the attribute required should be there. Input type is TEL for telephone number. Here I've assumed it's a landline number. For that, 3 digits 0 to 2 and the rest of the 8 numbers. For that, 3 digits first in curly braces. Next in curly braces 8 digits. It is comprising of 0 to 9 in square brackets, hyphen, and I've mentioned it here. Next is with a submit button. So input type equal to submit. I've given a name here. Value equal to submit. If you don't mention value also, either submit or submit query will come. But If they say you have to use a caption save or login or register, in that case you have to mention. So it's better to use value equal to submit in this case. In this question, read the question carefully. They said to create a registration form. So in the basic structure, you will write the title registration form. Next is accept name. Now you know input type is text. For mobile number, type is TEL. Name I've given here. Pattern. So here you just have to mention the mobile number. I'm not using 91 here. So that is 10-digit mobile number and 0 to 9 placeholder, which is a hint to the user. Next is date of birth. Input type equal to date. The form should have a register caption on the button to submit the data. So input type equal to submit. Name I've given here and value you have to write register. In this question, accept name of the employee and the details. So here in the basic structure, I'll write the title as employee details. Next is accept name of the employee which cannot be blank. For that, I have to write the attribute called required. To accept an employee name, input type is text. Email ID of the employee, input type is email. And salary, here maximum value is given, which is 40,000. So here you have to mention this max attribute. Otherwise, half mark will be cut for this. Input type equal to number because you're entering number. Max equal to 40,000. Next is data should be sent to the server. They did not give any other caption. So you can write input type equal to submit, value equal to submit. In this question, it is to create a form to accept student's roll number. So that is student's details. So here for the title, I'll mention student details. Next, the first one is to accept roll number in number format. So for the number format, you have to mention input type equal to number. You cannot write text here. Unit test marks, again maximum of 30 marks. So max attribute should be there and it has to be number. Input type equal to number for unit test marks and max value given here is 30. Terminal exam marks, enter terminal exam marks. Type is number again and max value they've mentioned here 80. Include the name of the subject teacher. So this is a text. Input type equal to text for the teacher's name and send the data to the server. For that, input type equal to submit, value given here is submit. In this question, it is about student details. To accept student ID, it's a combination of alphabets and numbers. So what will you use here? Input type equal to text. So this is the basic structure in which the title will be student details. To accept ID, student ID, input type is text. Name given here is T1. Next is date of joining. Input type equal to date. I've given a name here. Next is percentage in previous class in digits. In digits they have mentioned. So input type equal to number. Name is given here. Data should be sent to the server. So input type equal to submit. Value given here is submit. Here it is to accept name of the hospital. So it is hospital details. That will be the title for this program. Form given here. Hospital name, input type equal to text. Email ID of the hospital, input type equal to email. Number of beds in hospital. So that will be number, input type equal to number. Data should be sent to the server, input type submit. Value here is submit. Here to accept the teacher name, which is a compulsory field. So what attribute you have to use here? It is required. Teaching for standard in number. So it's about teacher details. So that will be the title. Enter teacher name. So that is input type equal to text. Teaching for standard in number. Because they've mentioned here teaching for standard in number. So input type is number. Date of joining, it is date. And email ID of the teacher, it is email. They did not mention to submit it, but you will write here input type equal to submit and the value will be submit. To create a form to accept doctor's name. So doctor details, that's a title here. To accept doctor's name, you will write input type equal to text. Number of patients, they have given here maximum 20. So the max attribute should be there, otherwise half mark will be cut for that. So input type equal to number, max equal to 20. Date of examining the patients, say input type equal to date. You will mention input type equal to submit and value as submit. This is to accept name of the college. So it is college details as title. To enter college name, input type is text. Total number of students in college, so that is input type equal to number. Total number of halls, they've mentioned the range till 100, so that the max equal to 100 should be there, and input type is number. Data should be sent to the server. Input type is submit and value is submit. So students, I hope you understood how to create a web page with controls. All these are important board questions. If you get this correct, you can easily score 5 marks. So I'm coming up with more HTML questions, the next type of questions.